Hello students, welcome to Davis Biology, and in this video we will learn about the cell organelles. In the previous video we have discussed that about cell structure, the overview of the cell structure, but in this video we will be talk about the cell organelles. So what are the cell organelles? Cell organelles means they are the composition of the cell compositions of the cell have a specific function. Okay, so they are the cell have specific function. So what are the specific type or specification of the cell organelles? That is, they present both prokaryotic as well as the eukaryotic cell. Present both in prokaryotic as well as the eukaryotic cell. Okay. Now we will learn about nucleus. The name of the cell organelles is nucleus. In prokaryotic cell, in case of eukaryotic cell, nucleus is present. Okay, but in case of prokaryotic cell, there is no nuclear structure. There is no nuclear structure means they have nucleoid, but their structure does not match with the nucleus in so-called eukaryotic cell. Okay, now we will learn about the nuclear structure. Let's draw. I have just drawn it in my style, so don't confuse with this structure. Now let's introduce with the different parts of the nucleus. That is, this layer or this portion known as the nuclear envelope. The nuclear envelope are the double membranous structure and they cover the entire material of the nucleus. So what are the entire material in the nucleus? We have to know. That is, this layer or this portion known as the nuclear matrix. They are the matrix-like structure or the jelly-like structure known as the nucleoplasm. Known as the nucleoplasm. The thread-like structure. This is a thread-like structure. Okay, this structure have a great importance in our living organism, in any living organism. That is, this thread-like structure is known as chromatin fiber. Chromatin fiber. So what is the function of the chromatin fiber? We will discuss in next video or the later video. But chromatin fiber consists of DNA and the histone proteins. DNA and histone proteins. DNA and histone proteins. And this chromatin fiber forms a structure in the time of division of one cell to another cell, one cell to any cell, known as chromosome. Okay, so this is the structure. Now at last I have to forget to describe this portion. This portion is known as nucleolus. This portion is known as nucleolus. Okay. Now, what is the job of the nucleolus? The job of the nucleolus is to produce ribosome. This is another cell organelle. I'm just coming on ribosome after the nucleus. Okay, ribosome, they form nucleus forms or produce ribosome, which helps in synthesis of protein. Not only help, they take a major part in synthesis of proteins from mRNA, protein or the messenger RNA. mRNA. Okay, so this is the structure of the nucleus. Now in various type of exam or multifarious exam, in various type of government exam as well as in any type of sector, the question frequently come that the discoverer, the name of the discoverer. The name of the discoverer of nucleus is Robert Brown. Robert Brown. Okay. So name of the discoverer is Robert Brown, but the name of the scientist who discovered or introduced us with the nucleolus name Fontana. The name of the scientist Fontana. And the last one here, chromosome. Who discovered chromosome? At first, the name of the scientist is Nageli or Nageli. Okay. So this is the overview of the nucleus. Now we will talk about another cell organelles known as mitochondria. So what is the structure of the mitochondria? At first we have to know, we will learn who was the discoverer of the mitochondria. Sorry, here is the mitochondria. Who discovered mitochondria? The name of the discoverer is Benda. Benda discovered mitochondria. So, what is the structure of the mitochondria? Mitochondria is a double membranous structure, the double membrane, and this double membrane become form a number of appendages, various appendages. These appendages are known as cristae or creti or crista. You know, this is the outer membrane, and this one is inner membrane. Okay. So now we have to know about what is mitochondria. Mitochondria is a cell organelle which helps to produce energy in our body. So mitochondria helps to produce energy in our body. They produce one compound name is ATP or adenosine triphosphate, which is a energy molecule gives us energy. The mitochondria is the place of the aerobic respiration. Aerobic means oxygen is needed. Oxygen is needed for the respiration, or from the food we get the power or the energy. Hence, the structure of the mitochondria, the mitochondria is known as the energy currency. energy currency. Energy currency of a cell. In case of a various type of cell which have a great importance in our work to do work, known as the muscle cell. In case of muscle cell, in our muscle cell, the mitochondria are the numerous because we have to perform work. Okay, so in muscle cell, mitochondria are numerous. But in case of heart cell as well as lung cell, the mitochondria are little bit, not as numerous. Okay, so this is the overview of the mitochondria. And mitochondria also have their own DNA, known as the mtDNA. So this is known as semi-autonomous organelle, known as semi-autonomous organelle. Because the cell organelles can divide and produce a new mitochondria in case of need of the cell. It depends on the needs of the cell. Okay, so this is the mitochondria. Now we need to talk about another cell organelle, endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum also is a structure. They are the flattened or stick-like structure. They are the endoplasmic reticulums. They are present throughout the cell surface. Throughout the cell surface they are present, and they consist. There are two types. There are two types. One is rough endoplasmic reticulum, in short form known as RER. Another is smooth endoplasmic reticulum, or SER. When I have drawn the structure of the nucleus, in the outer portion of the nucleus or the nuclear envelope, I have drawn this like structure. This type of structure I have drawn. I have to forget to introduce this with you. That is known as this also endoplasmic reticulum. Also endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, or ER. So what is the job of the endoplasmic reticulum? They are internal transport system. They are the internal transport system of a cell. Okay, but these two type of RER or SER have the different work. This is common to both, but they have two another features. Okay, so what is the job? In the function of SER, or smooth endoplasmic reticulum, they can help in folding of protein molecules. Help in folding of protein molecules. Okay, help folding of protein molecules, as well as they are also the site of the lipid and steroid synthesis. Lipid or the fat and steroid synthesis. Now what is the job of RER, or the rough endoplasmic reticulum? The job of RER, they are as usual a transport system and help to guide the molecules from one region to another region of a cell. Let's assume this is a cell and this molecule present in this area. Endoplasmic reticulum or RER helps to transport from here into this position. Okay. Another job, why it is known as rough endoplasmic reticulum? Because it contains the ribosome. Ribosome present there. In case of nucleus, the RER present surrounding the nuclear envelope, as when the mRNA is released, when the mRNA or the messenger RNA released, the mRNA can frequently attached with the ribosome subunit and guide for the protein synthesis or the translation. Okay, so this is the endoplasmic reticulum. Now we will go to very brief learning about the cell organelles. The name of the organelle is lysosome. Lysosome, why? The lysosome are the spherical organelle. The structure of the lysosome is like that. The structure of lysosome is like that. They contains the hydrolytic enzyme which help for the hydrolysis. Hydrolytic enzyme inside the cell which help for the digestion of the food. As usual, they have a different work. They can intake some dangerous particle which is infecting our bodies. When the infecting particle comes, they can fold and they surrounded the whole the side of the organism or any type of infecting molecules, and they grab it and destroy that molecules. But the structure of the lysosome or the lysosome is also destroyed with the molecules. Hence, this structure of the lysosome is known as suicidal bag. Question frequently come from here. This part, which cell organelle is known as suicidal bag? The lysosome is known as suicidal bag. Okay. So this is the structure of lysosome, and this also helps in another process known as phagocytosis. Okay. So this is the lysosome. Now we will go through the cytoskeleton. So what is the cytoskeleton? Our body have a skeletal structure to do work. We can work or we can do anything with the help of skeleton. We have a skeletal system. As usual, the cell, this is a cell. This cell also need a framework or a skeletal system known as cytoskeleton. They are formed frequently various type of structure inside the cell. They give a particular size and shape of the cell. They give the primary work of the cytoskeleton, give shape and size of cell. Okay, this is the job of cytoskeleton. How the cytoskeleton consists of two types of structure. One is microfilament, another one is microtubule. Okay, microtubule and the microfilament. The microtubule as well as the microfilament consists of two types of protein. Microfilament consists of a protein known as actin. Okay, another in microtubule made up of protein called tubulin, known as tubulin. So, who is the discoverer of the cytoskeleton? The name of the scientist is Paul Winterbart. Paul Winterbart. Okay. Now, microfilament and microtubules. They also give a track of molecules to move inside the cell. This is the job of the cytoskeleton. But microtubule also have another characters or like the function. Microtubules forms another cell organelle known as centrioles. Centrioles present in the animal cell, not in the plant cell. We will make a separate video including centrioles and centrosomes. Okay, so what is the job of centrioles? The job of the centriole is help in microtubule formation. The microtubules form in the time of the division of the cell, which helps to hold the centromere position of a chromosome with the kinetochore. We will make a separate video in case of chromosome and chromatid as well as with the centrosome and microtubule. We will make a separate video on this. But this is the job of cytoskeleton, to produce centrioles. Okay. Now going to the another cell organelle. This is frequently present in the plant cell, not in the animal cell, known as plastid. Plastid. Who was the discoverer of plastid? Name is Skimper. The name of the scientist is Skimper. Okay. So how the plastid looks like? The plastid also contains a double membranous structure, and inside of the plastid this type of structure is present inside of plastid. Okay. Plastid is also known as the semi-autonomous organelle because it has own DNA, known as cpDNA. And this evidence support that they evolved from a prerequisite structure, prerequisite organism. Okay. So this is the structure. And what is the disc-like structure? These are the disc-like structure known as grana. This total structure is known as grana. Okay, but each disc of the grana, each disc is known as thylakoid. Known as thylakoid. Okay, and the creator and the in which two grana are attached, they are known stroma lamellae. we have to discuss about stroma. Stroma lamellae. Stroma is the matrix of the plastid. Stroma is the matrix of the plastid. Okay. Stroma is known as matrix of the plastid. What is the job of plastid? We have to know. The job of plastid is they help in photosynthesis. Also, they have used as a storage organelle. They can save a some storage products. But the plastid, the main job of the plastid is to do photosynthesis. Plastid is present in any green plant, okay, but not present in human or animals. Okay, so what is the job of plastid? To do photosynthesis. Now, plastid have some pigments known as chlorophyll. The major pigment is chlorophyll. These chlorophyll pigments is the main pigment for doing photosynthesis. Okay. Plastid have also various type of pigments like xanthophyll, carotenoids, etc. Anthocyanin, various type of pigments are chlorophyll. Okay, but plastid also have a type, several type of plastid. There is mainly 3 type of plastid are. If I divide plastid here, there is 3 type of plastid. One is chloroplast, next is chromoplast, and the third one is leucoplast. Okay, chloroplast are in green color. Chromoplast are various color or multivarious color. They are like they can be orange, yellow, anything, any type of color. Chromoplast. Another is leucoplast. They are colorless. And these type of plastid only known to storage products. And leucoplast also have 3 type of structure. One is amyloplast, next is elaioplast, and the last is aleuronplast. These 3 type of leucoplastid have 3 different functions. Their storage products are different. The first is the amyloplast storage or saves carbohydrate. Elaioplast conserves or storage fat or lipid, and the aleuronplast they have storage product like proteins. It's too much yum here. Proteins. So this is the video about cell organelles. There is also some rest type of cell organelle like vacuoles, which is present in the plant cell. So this is the overview of the cell organelles. In the next video, we will be talk about the prokaryotic cell and the eukaryotic cell. So hope you like this video. If you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel to getting updates of the more videos. So stay happy and keep learning.